Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Marissa DiBartolo, editor-in-chief of the Toy Insider. Thank you for joining us, Marissa.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Well, the Toy Insider is out with its Hot 20 for the holiday season. Give us an overview of what's making the list this year.
Yeah, so this year we're seeing a lot of key trends, lots of tech pets, interactive pets that kids can sort of care for themselves. Think like Tamagotchi, but a physical, actual pet that kids are caring for. And then we're also seeing a lot of toys come out of YouTube. So a lot of YouTubers out there with huge channels and billions of views and millions of subscribers are making their own toy lines this year. So that's something that we're really excited about. And I think the third biggest trend on the Hot 20 list is the element of surprise. So toys that have these really cool surprise reveals. Maybe kids don't know what's inside and it opens in a really cool way, or they have to kind of work through different layers of the toy to get to, the toy itself. Those are really trending this year.
Do you break things down? What are some of the things that are at the top of the list?
Yeah, so our whole gift guide is broken down by age range so that parents can easily find, what's suitable for their child in the appropriate age range, because that's one of the most important things when you're buying a toy. You want to make sure that it's age appropriate. But I think some of the hottest items on the list this year are definitely going to be the new Hatchimals. This is the first year. It's called Hatchimals Wow. It's the first time we're seeing a rehatchable Hatchimal. So kids can actually hatch it, experience their new tech pet, and then put it back in the egg and hatch it all over again. So I think that's going to be a really big one this year. LOL Surprise has been one of the hottest toys for the last couple of years. Kids unbox these little balls, and there's different layers of surprises inside with a tiny miniature doll. But this year they're launching LOL Surprise OMG fashion dolls. So these are actually like full-sized fashion dolls, and kids can unbox all of their fashions and accessories and the doll itself. So that's going to be a really big one as well.
You also have the Toy Insider's STEM 10 toys that I guess if parents are looking for things that are focused on science, technology, engineering, and math, which is what STEM stands for. What are some of the items that make it there?
Yeah, so this year we have a lot of really great items on our STEM 10 list. We try really hard to make sure that it's balanced. So in addition to concepts like coding and kids and in engineering, kids will also learn some of the basics of physics and different scientific principles and properties. This year, one of my favorite things is the Lego Star Wars Boost Droid Commander. So Lego Boost came out, I think, 2 years ago. It allowed kids to build with Lego bricks and then bring their creations to life using an app. They can learn custom coding, drag and drop coding, all of that kind of good stuff. But they're also building their own toys. And so this year, Lego brought in the Star Wars license. You can actually build R2-D2, and it's a moving, working Lego R2-D2 that you can custom code with the app. So that one's really cool. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one that I really love is My Robotic Pet Tumbling Hedgehog. That's from Thames and Cosmos. Thames and Cosmos is one of the best science toy companies out there. They make all different kinds of kits for kids, covering lots of different educational properties. And I love the hedgehog because, again, kids build the entire thing themselves. They put together the hedgehog piece by piece, and then they get to control it and make it perform tricks. So in a way, some of these kits are kind of like allowing kids to build their own toys, which I think is really cool.
And a lot of these companies show up year after year coming up with some innovative things.
Yeah, absolutely. So we definitely stick to some of our favorite companies because we know that their products are really reliable and we know that the quality is there. So we have a 5-point criteria that we use to evaluate these toys. And one of the most important ones is product integrity, meaning does this toy do what it says it will do? Because at the end of the day, if a toy says on its box that it does something and a kid opens it and plays with it and it doesn't perform the way it was expected to, that's like the biggest disappointment for a child and for a parent who just spent their money on that toy. So a lot of times we do come back to the same companies because we know that the quality is there and the product integrity is there.
Talking about money, you did something also really terrific for parents. You came out with the Toy Insiders 12 under $12. Really an important thing.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a brand new list for us, the 12 under 12, that we're really excited about because, I think it's stressful for parents when Christmas time comes and you want to get the hottest toy for your kid, but what happens if that toy is $60, and that's not necessarily an accessible price point for every household. So the 12 under 12 list is designed to really include some of the hottest toys of the year, toys that really incorporate some great play value for kids, but are all under $12. And some of them are as low as $5. And these toys really incorporate some of the hottest trends right now, including squishies and slime and collectibles and dolls. There are some really great items on this list. It's definitely something for every child on here.
Well, as you mentioned before, you have age-specific lists. So where is it that parents can go to get hold of those lists and start shopping, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So we promote our holiday gift guide all year long on our website, and there's really easy age buttons that you can click on. Our guide is broken down by toddlers, preschool, grade school, and teens and tweens. So whatever, type of kid you're looking for, however old they are, you can just click on your age group and you'll get a full list of toys that are appropriately aged for that child.
And people can find you at thetoyinsider.com?
Yes, thetoyinsider.com and on all social media platforms at The Toy Insider.
Marissa DiBartolo, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks again.
Cooking with the power of the sun. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, here to tell you about the latest innovation from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. The GoSun Fusion has arrived using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. A really bright idea. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. I love what Patrick and his team are doing, and so will you. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co to check out all of the company's products and innovations and use the code TEXTINATION to save 10%. That's gosun.co.